Alright. Welcome guys to the Crow Bros stream, your dose of technical analysis for Crow token. We do news on Crow, we do TA on Crow, we do a bit of macro news, and we check out altcoins that you want to learn about, as well as get involved in a bit of live trading right here on stream. I've been involved in the Crow fam for many years, since 2018, and I'm right here with you in the trenches for whether this is a bear market or a bull market. I think the prices are heading higher. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the chat. Now, I do just want to quickly apologize. I know my internet, for some of you guys, my output of the stream has been a bit jumpy. It is going to improve. I'm at an Airbnb at the moment with some real shitty internet in a shitty part of Bangkok. I didn't know that the internet was going to be this bad, and I've been like adjusting my stream settings each night to try and improve it, and hopefully it's a little bit better tonight. But appreciate the feedback from you guys who have basically been telling me that the stream at times has been looking like shit. Although, what I want to draw your attention to, guys, is that I do have a free Telegram group, okay? So if you actually go ahead and check the chat, you're going to see two links in there, all right? The first link is going to be the pinned comment, all right? That's the sign-up link for Bitunix. So first of all, folks, for those of you that don't know, Bitunix is the one and only official exchange partner, the only exchange partner for the Satoshi Aoki YouTube channel. No VPN, no KYC, the best change in terms of the spread and the user interface for Americans and Europeans. It's an absolute no-brainer, and it's as simple as me giving away 1,000 Crow every single week, and I'm also giving away 5,000 Crow every single month. Yes, you heard it right. So first of all, with the 1,000 Crow every single week, all you need to do is go ahead and sign up. The link is in the chat. You can see it right there, and you need to make a deposit. Okay, either deposit 200, 500, 1,000, or 2,000. Guys, you're actually getting paid to actually join in for the chance to win 1,000 Crow. All right, this is an absolute no-brainer if you haven't done it yet. Congrats to last week's winner. I've sent you your 1,000 Crow already. All right, if you deposit 200 bucks, you get 40 bucks back to trade with. You deposit 500, you get 100 back. Deposit 1,000 bucks, you get 200 back. You deposit 2,000 bucks, you get 400 bucks back. And what happens, just to give you an example, okay, today is Wednesday. Say, for example, you come on, see this stream, you go, okay, I want to get involved in a piece of that. I want to get a piece of that 1,000 Crow. I mean, why wouldn't you? Okay, it doesn't cost anything to do it. You deposit $1,000, for example, because you're just a bit of a G, all right? Now, because it's Wednesday, it's always going to be the following Tuesday when you can actually access that bonus. So you're going to be able to access, based on the 1,000 USDT, that 200 USDT futures bonus on the following Tuesday in the rewards section, okay? And look, if you have any issues accessing it or whatever, just get in touch with customer support on Bitunix if you get a little bit stuck, or feel free to hit me up in the chat live on stream. I'm happy to help you as well, or even in the Telegram group, okay? So that Telegram channel that I've just opened up, it's a group that I just created today. And yeah, we're going to be dropping Crow news, important altcoin and Bitcoin news, and just some good alpha, and just creating a good Crow Bro space where we can talk about the crypto.com, the Crow ecosystem, Chronos, and yeah, we can eventually drop some signals in there to help you guys along with your trading journey, whether it's just futures or regular trading, whether you're an absolute beginner, doesn't matter. Go ahead, it's free to join, okay? Get signed up to Bitunix and join in the Telegram. The links are in my chat right there. And if you're a bit more of a seasoned trader, you're a bit more of an advanced trader, and you want the chance to win 5,000 Crow at the end of December, well, it's easy to do it. Just follow the exact same process. Get signed up, make the deposit, and start trading. And whoever has the most trading volume at the end of each month, so at the end of December for this month, you'll be getting 5,000 CRO. And basically, whether you're the winner at the end of the month or at the end of the week, all you need to do is screenshot your user ID, add me on X here at SatoshiOki7, send me a private message, a screenshot of your user ID and your wallet address, send it in there, and I will verify that privately with you, and we will send you your CRO. We'll send you that 1,000 CRO every single week to each week's winner, and we'll send the 5,000 CRO every single month for the most volume traded. All right. So yeah, and come along and join in the free Telegram group, guys. The link is right there, just in the chat. I put both links there. So come along, get signed up, And make sure you like this stream if you want to see more about this. In today's video, guys, we're just going to be taking a bit more of a look at the macro, okay? Doing some TA on Crow, BTC, of course, and we'll have a bit of a look at Solana and Ethereum, just if we have time, all right? So let's just jump straight into this, guys. If there's any questions, please let me know. Please like the stream if you enjoy it, guys, because, yeah, this is like early in the stream, but, you know, the value you can get from this is the simple fact that I'm going to be bringing you just the raw and honest content. I'm not going to be telling you BS. I'm going to be telling you what the data says, what the fundamental says. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. It's not just all Crow to $1. Okay, there's more to it than that. Okay, we're going to analyze things. You're going to know whether you're a holder, short, medium, long-term trader, whether it's a good time to enter, exit, hold. You're going to start to understand about how to trade with leverage. Okay, how to trade with 5x leverage, 10x leverage, 20x leverage. Okay, we're going to be having some good stuff coming on the stream as we grow this stream as well and giving a lot back to you guys. So this first tweet, look, I just want to make a comment about this post. Now, Jake Kagan, I do follow him on X. Now, look, he does put out a little bit of BS every now and again, but don't we all? You know, as creators, you know, you're always going to occasionally put out a bit of BS, okay? I put out a lot of BS, but overall, I think Jake Kagan has done a lot of good stuff for the space, good stuff for meme coins, and certainly some good stuff for Pepe. Now, I'm going to put my neck on the line and say that Pepe is going to be one of the best, if not the best, #1 meme coin for the upcoming cycle in Q1 2026. The Pepe comeback will be legendary. Everyone talking shit will be eating their words. Pepe will become the #1 meme coin next cycle. Pepe's time is coming. So, look, a lot of y'all are going to say meme coins are dead. I don't think so. I think everything's kind of dead when we talk about altcoins, and I think Pepe is going to have the biggest comeback story. Do I have a bag of Pepe? Yes, but the reason I'm holding it is because I think that it's got the best chance to come back. You know, you got to understand right now, if we go and have a look at the overall market cap, we got Dogecoin, #1 meme coin right here, okay, sitting up here at number 10. All right, if we scroll down a little bit, we're going to have Shiba Inu at rank 34. All right. And if we just keep scrolling down, there's our good old Kronos there at rank 40 here. And if we keep scrolling down just a little bit further, we got old Pepe in 3rd place. Okay, Pepe sitting at 1.9 million market cap. Guys, 1.9 million market cap is the 3rd largest meme coin by market cap right now. All right, this is essentially sitting a 5x off of all-time high. All right, Pepe is sitting a 5x off of all-time high. And I think this thing gets back there. So you put $1,000 into Pepe today, there's a good chance that'll hit $5,000 sometime in the next 6 months. All right, I'm just putting it out there. All right, bit of a random one, but I'm backing Pepe fully. All right, so let's go on over and check out the Fear and Greed Index today. And let's have a look. Wow. Okay, so look at this, guys. Yesterday, we've gone from a rank 22 of extreme fear. Today, we're at rank 26, only fear. How about that? So maybe things are starting to move in the right direction. Maybe people are starting to buy the fear, buy the blood in the streets. Folks, these are the times you want to be loading up on your bags of altcoins. This is the time you want to be buying BTC. If you're a long-term believer, you want to buy when this thing is showing fear, extreme fear. This is when you want to buy this, all right? If we go over to Polymarket, let's have a look. The Fed decision in December sitting at 98%. So we know there's going to be a cut coming, okay? Like I've said on all the recent streams, a lot of the price action may already be priced in, but it's still a good thing overall for markets because it does mean more liquidity is moving into the market. Okay, so let's get on over to Crow itself, and we are currently on the 1 hour time frame. Now, to do our technical analysis on CRO, other altcoins, and BTC, we're using the pivot points, the orange lines here. We're using the auto fib extension and retracements, the Fibonacci's, good old fibs, and we're also using the EMAs. Okay, so what I'd like to do here basically is start on the Crow chart today, and we're going to go out to the weekly chart, just have a bit of a look. Okay, we'll reset that chart view here. And we'll just show you, so clearly on a downtrend, alright, trading under the EMA. So what this says to me is we're right here, okay, Monday the 8th. Now, we're under the EMAs, this is a good time to buy. Under the EMAs is a good time to buy if you're a hodler. Maybe even a good time to buy if you're entering into like a long trade on Crow. But it'd have to be like a long swing trade, okay? You're not necessarily looking to get in on the same day, maybe not even on the same week, but maybe in the next month you're looking to go ahead and actually get out. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, I bring this up every stream, but based on the R3 resistance here, which was priced right at Crow's top at almost 39 cents, all right? Crow, based off the Trump news, did get up to 38 cents. All right, it did get up to 38 cents, and we are essentially over a 3x. All right, over a 3x, and we can hit that again. That's not bad. This is a good spot, in my opinion, to buy a Crow token. I really do think it is. Seriously, guys. I mean, I just think it is. All right, I really do. All right, the stats don't lie. The data doesn't lie here. If we go out and have a look at the daily, on the daily, it's also looking pretty good to buy. I mean, we still haven't seen the breakthrough though. All right, it hasn't been a particularly good day for Crow today. Okay, we haven't even managed to get up to test that 20 EMA. All right, which is currently at 10,799. On Bitunix, we actually currently have a buy order on. All right, we have a buy order on. If we actually go over to our futures account right here, we have a buy order on just above 10 cents. So my plan is to essentially buy on the deep retracement if we do get one. So if BTC takes like a bit of a dump to like 87k, which could happen, and we'd still be in kind of intact, all right, then I'm potentially looking to buy in at around 10 cents for Crow. Actually, you know what? We may have closed that trade down and opened another one. Yeah, I think we may have opened another one. So what do we got going on here? Average price. Okay, so we've got a buy order here at 90,300 for BTC. Buy order for 90,300. Stop me out at 87,499. What is going on? Crypto underscore AE. Good morning. Great to have you in the stream. Really appreciate you being here. Make sure if you haven't already, jump in the Telegram. I've just made the new Telegram today. It's just in the chat at the top, just underneath the pinned comment. And yeah, if you don't mind, smash the like button. Let me know if there's any other coins you want to check out, whether it's something else on the Kronos ecosystem or some other altcoins, then let me know. And I really appreciate you getting in the chat and being the first person to comment. It means a lot, bro. Appreciate you, man. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. So yeah, guys, over on Bitunix, we currently have a trade in a buy order for BTC at 90,300. All right, with a stop loss at 87,499 and a take profit at 115,000. Gonna leave that for now. All right, we may look at potentially putting in a buy order for CRO. Okay. I'm here for the Crow. Fantastic, bro. Well, that's what the thumbnail says. That's what's predominantly on the title. So that's what we're checking out right now, brother. We are doing the Crow TA. So look, in terms of entering a bit of a Crow long position, I think my position still stands here. We're looking at getting in. Excuse me. I'm a new father of two, and I'm going to be honest. I'm struggling. I'm not getting a lot of sleep. I'm slurring me words, and but hey, what do you got to do? You got to grind, you got to hustle in it. So if we have a look here, right? If we have a look here, I actually previously set a little buy order, which I may even just set back up now, at around 10 cents here, which pretty much aligns up with the deep retracement that we had here on the 7th of December. We also had it here on the 1st of December. All right, this is based on the one-day chart. Now, there's a very good chance, it's almost guaranteed really, that if BTC has a move down to 87k, which could happen within a day, that we could see a move down from this price to here, which would be about a 3.79% move to the downside. Very realistic, okay? BTC gets hit with like a 2-3% to the downside. We're looking at a 3 to 6% potentially for Crow dipping down. I'm seeing that as potentially a good buy. I mean, we could even dip as low as the 0.786 retracement level on the auto Fibonacci. So these levels here, guys, these are your deeper retracements here. Okay, we've got the 0.618 retracement level here. Okay, this is the auto fib retracement I've got set up here on TradingView. So this is typically where people are looking to buy this particular token. All right, so as you can see on the 7th of December, price wicked down to here. There was a lot of buyers that are very interested in getting Crow at this price on that discount. Okay, as you can see, we couldn't even touch this 0.786 level because we got a lot of lucky buyers that bought Crow on a big discount right here. Okay, whoever got Crow here at 0.09806. Damn. They're doing all right. Guys, 6 people in the stream. Appreciate you all being here. Please, all of you, you could just all just do the easy thing and the right thing. Just smash that like button. Spread the love. Get signed up to Bitunix to win 1,000 CRO every week. Deposit, get a 20% trading bonus. Make a trade. You get entered in to win 1,000 CRO every week. And every month, I give away 5,000 CRO for the highest trading volume. Okay, so if you're a trader, come over, trade leverage, get your bonus. All right, get the highest trading volume and get in touch with me on X, send me your details, and we'll verify the winner at the end of every week and at the end of every month. So what do you reckon, guys? I think that we're going to probably hop in and replace our buy order here. I think it would be kind of silly not to set up a buy order at around 10 cents. Yeah, we said 10 cents. I'm just going to show you how easy it is to basically go ahead and do that using Bitunix, of course. So we go over to Bitunix. And I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to make it realistic. Might put like $100 on the buy order. We're going to type in CRO. Okay, that's what's great about Bitunix. You can go and trade CRO as well as lots of other altcoins and stuff on here. Alright, so the current price is 10,428. We're just going to go straight up 10 cents. Okay, the cost value, that's set to USDT. You can change that to like the nominal value or the cost value. We just keep it on the cost value there, yeah. And let's just say, I don't know what we have available. Do we have 100 available right now there? Yeah, I think we do. Should be able to put that through. Yeah, so we're going to set that at cost value 100 there. Okay. And basically, we're going to put just for fun, I'm going to set the take profit to 38 cents. All right, that was to call it 37 cents, just underneath like the recent high based off the Trump mania, right? So 37 cents. I mean, if we hit that, guys, that's going to print 1,341 USDT, man. That's pretty juicy. The only thing we need to kind of look at here is the invalidation level, so the stop loss. Okay. So the stop loss, we've got a support here. We're going to use the pivot points here. I'm going to put it at 0.8. I'm going to put it at 0.082. All right. 0.082, and that basically would give us a loss of $89. Okay, so we would write it down pretty heavy. Okay, if we got down to that price, but I'm kind of prepared to write it out on a longie there. See if we can get it going all the way back up. Should we make it a bit tighter, maybe $50? We could. Let's experiment. Let's have a bit of a look around. So, say we didn't want to go with that level there. Okay, this is like to be honest, like if we break that price there, if we wick lower than that, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. So if we set that, say at 90.94 even, okay. Let's go over. Let's change it to 90.94. That's a $45 loss and a potential $1,341 win based off just $100, and I'm using 5x leverage as a long position. It is a limit buy, all right? So yeah, guys, again, if you're just a beginner watching, again, you want to know how to use Bitunix, it's right here. Check the leverage, got it on 5x, okay? Got it on 5x leverage. Let's make it an isolated trade, okay? We'll make it an isolated trade, meaning that we don't use our other capital for the trade. 10 cents is the price. Cost value is $100. The take profit's 37 cents, and the stop loss is 90.94, 0.09094, and we'll open that long there. Bang. Okay. So that goes in as that should go in as an open order. I think insufficient balance. Okay. So we may actually, do you know what? I think it's because we've already got this BTC trade open. Let's cancel this BTC trade, and then I want to open this one. Yeah. So now, yeah, see now I've got available 252. So let's make that 150. Right, so imagine if we hit that, that'd be so cool. So we'll open the long there. Alright guys, so we can always just double check it here. So the type is limit. The open price is 10 cents on the dot. Current price is 10,433. Okay. That's the quantity of Crow that we'll be buying, 7455. The margin is 149, so that's what I'm investing. Margin rate's 5%. Liquidation price is 0.081, but I'm not worried about that because I've got a stop loss and I'm using isolated. Let's do it. All right. So we've got our open order for Crow token on, guys, at 10 cents. Okay. So it's not like I'm hoping that BTC tanks. Like I don't, look, quite frankly, I'd rather see the markets just go up. But this is all about just preparing myself if the markets go down. And this is just a good reason why, like whoever you are, whether you're like an absolute beginner, intermediate, whatever, just a hodler, there's like, the thing is, if you're just spot holding your bags, then, and just waiting to sell when the market's good, you're just missing out on so much opportunity to the downside. Like you're missing out on making those gains through buying the dip. And this is just proof of it right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, now I'm ready. I'm ready. So like I want the markets to move up. Yeah, I want all-time highs, but I'm realistic. I know that there is a significant chance that we might see some chop. We might see some downwards pressure first, and I want to position myself to make money from that. Okay? So I know that if on Bitcoin, we're looking okay right now at 92.2, but I know that if we see a dip on Bitcoin to around 87,000 from 92,000, okay, which would basically be from here, oh man, shit, let's call it 87.5. So like, let's say we see a 5% dip on Bitcoin, right, we're going to see a pretty big dip on Crowcoin. So we basically only need a 6% dip right here to bring us into that trade here at 10 cents. Just above actually, it's just actually just here. Sorry, I keep going to this candle, guys. I'm so sorry, it's not even this candle, it's freaking, keep going to the wrong candle here, but yeah, it's a 3.69% move to the downside here. Alright, so if we see a 3.69% move to the downside for Crow token, I'm going to be kicked into my position. I mean, to be fair, like I'm kind of tempted to even try and get in a little lower than 10 cents. 4 people on the stream, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Would appreciate it if y'all can hit the like button. I only got 2 likes on the stream. Would love to get this up to 5 likes and then maybe 10 likes, depending on how we're going. You subscribe to this live stream to see the raw, unbiased Crow technical analysis. We bring you news on Crow as well as other unbiased BS from the crypto space, what I see happening. Okay, everyone, go ahead and jump in the free Telegram group as well. I just started that today. It's just literally in the chat there under the sign up unit. After you get signed up for Bitunix, enter the competition for the 1,000 Crow every single week, the giveaway. Go downstairs just underneath it and come jump in my free Telegram channel, guys. I just set that one up. Okay, so there's nothing in there at the moment, but let's get talking in there, guys. All right, I'm going to be putting stuff in there. At least going to be trying to put one broadcast in there every day. All right, keeping you up to date with important stuff about Crow and anything else important about the space to help you make more money in this space. Okay, so yeah, I mean, to be honest, like this is, like let's just be real for a second here. A 3.69% dip to the downside for Crow. Okay, this could easily happen. I mean, we were here on the 7th of December, yeah? 7th of December. I mean, we're on the 10th now, and we've been really working our way up. But to be honest, like, we could easily revisit that. So I'm even feeling like I might even set this order a little lower, like at 9835. Kind of tempted to get in a little lower here. Currently got our order set at 10 cents. Oh, man, I think we might go in at 9865. 9865. We could change that a bit. We could change this a little bit. So all we'd have to do there, change that to a 0, go 9865, hit that tick, bang. So our buy order is fixed. Then we can just make sure our stop loss is all good. So again, just to make you aware, this is freaking hilarious. If this hits, I'm just going to throw a party, yeah. This is just going to be a 2,000 gain. If Crow hits 37 cents, I get tagged in here. It's going to be a freaking 30. It's going to be freaking 30. It's going to be a a 1,375% ROI at 37 cents. It's just kind of crazy, to be honest, 2K. And the loss we'd be taking is $57, a 39% loss with my current stop loss. So we're gonna leave that there as a bit of a Hail Mary. What do you reckon? Leave that there as a just as a bit of a Hail Mary there. All right. Appreciate it, Zar Bros, for getting in the inner circle chat. We're gonna get that one going a bit. All right, guys. See, I'm only going to be really streaming for maybe another 15 mins or so because I've got a bit of extra work to do. But I didn't want to flake on the stream. I wanted to try and get a bit of consistency going here. And yeah, appreciate everyone that's jumped in so far. Anyway, all right. So yeah, look, we'll chuck that little buy order in for Crow token there, and you know, hopefully that could play out really well from us. I don't know. It just feels like we can hit this all-time high again for Crow. I mean, not when I say all-time high, I don't mean like $1. I mean like the recent high of 38 cents, which kind of feels like an all-time high. I mean, you got to be honest. Like, be honest. Like, entering now, you know, we enter now. If we get in, if you put $150 at 5x using Bitunix in at around here at 9865 cents, right? And that hits 38 cents. With just $150 at 5x leverage, okay, you can make $2,000 from one trade while you're only risking $57 if you have the stop loss set up at 9094. In fact, 57, that's our take profit, 9094. Yeah. So just above 8 cents. Yeah, let's go. Thanks, Zar, for getting in the chat. Appreciate you, mate. I don't know, guys. Like, at least, like I said, I don't want BTC to tank necessarily, but if BTC drops down to 87k, which could easily happen, and we could still be intact in terms of like the upward cycle, I think maybe for the 4-hour chart, then I think it's pretty realistic to think that we do get tapped into our trade there at 9865. Our Crow trade somewhere around here. And then after that, if we can just freaking go straight to the moon for 38 cents, bro, that's 2,000 bucks. That's a 2,000 buck trade at 5x just on 150 US, mate. I mean, that ain't bad, man. That ain't bad. Do you understand? That's the potential power of leverage. And it's not even high risk leverage. Like, it's just 5x. You get me? Not financial advice, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here. And the cards. Yeah, good to have you all here, guys. Got 4 people on the stream. I do appreciate you. Yeah, I'm only seeing 2 likes here, guys. Come on, let's get it up to at least 4 likes, yeah? Got 4 people here, 2 likes. Let's get it up to at least 4 likes. What's good? What's good? All right, so this is the daily chart. Let's go into. I think we were just on the hourly, right? For Crow? No, we were on the daily. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Bollocks. I've got to just plug my laptop in here. All right, let's check out what's going on the hourly for Crow right now. Okay, so we just had a pretty good move here. We got to a low of around 10,390, and we pushed up to the current price at 10,473. So as you can see here on the hourly, we're trying to break through the underside of the EMA cluster here. We've got all the EMAs pretty tightly stacked above each other. Got the 200, and then we got the 20, and then we got the 50, and then the 100 all stacked very close. And we've also got, I believe it's probably the point of control. Yeah, we've also got the point of control, which is basically this orange line, which is a very strong resistance level and should act as a strong support level once we can break above it. So as you can see, we have wicked into here the 100, sorry, the 50, the 100, and the point of control. So this basically here, all of this here, these three lines right here, okay, This is like an extremely high amount of sell pressure. There are a lot of bears here trying to suppress and push the price down. Okay, so we're going to really need the bulls to step in to get over this price. What is going on? Keegan Rust, what's going on, bro? Nice to see Crow back in the high teens. I mean, it's not quite in the high. Oh, you mean it would be nice? Because we ain't back in the high teens just yet, mate. We're at 10,462 cents, so we're down. But hey, I ain't gonna be one of these guys. You know, I'm not gonna name names, but I see a few Crow Bros on X making posts, right, giving so much shit to the price action of Crow token, but failing to understand that all altcoins are just eating a bag of shit right now. You can't go singling out altcoins. You can't go singling out any altcoin right now. That's just like not. You just can't do that. You can't go singling out altcoins right now. Okay. Okay. We're not in an alt season. Altcoins have got basically been absolutely destroyed since Melania token and Trump coin. And it is what it is. But you can't go singling out stuff. All right. Especially Crow. It just doesn't make any sense. Of course, there have been some pockets of high achievers like Zcash and Aster had a bit of a run. I still think that's going to make a bit of a comeback too. But some of these stupid posts on X saying, "Oh, Chris, what's going on with Crow Coin? What's happening with Crow Coin?" Oh, shut the fuck up. Just shut up, mate. Like, Crow Coin has got probably the best fundamentals in the top 50 out of any altcoin. The best marketing, that's for sure. No question there. So just shut up. Like, the fundamentals are there, and what it means is that, when BTC does get to 125k again, you're going to see Crow return to 38 cent plus. And I'm going to make that 2,000 bucks on the trade. So, and whoever jumped in with me, not financial advice, is going to reap the benefits. Um, anyway, guys, 4 people watching, only 2 likes. Come on, guys, let's get it up to 4. Let's get up to 4 likes. Appreciate you being here anyway, you pricks. So you can see here on the 1 hour, all right, again, just giving you a bit of an example here. It's going to take a bit of work to get through here. Okay? It's going to take a bit of work. So this is, if you were taking a bit more of an aggressive entry, this could possibly be valid for an aggressive short entry here. Okay? Because there's probably a good probability that from here, we could see a rejection. Okay? We could see a bit of a price rejection down to, I don't know, somewhere here. We'd have to look at some other time frames. Yeah, Chris said judge me based on the Crow price come end of March 26. Love that. Love that. Hey, Zar, you don't have to tell me. I got my Crow bag staked and ready, y'all. I got my Crow bag staked and ready on the app. I'm earning that 20%. I locked that shit in for fucking 2 years. I locked Crow in for 2 fucking years, 24 months. I've got that locked down on the Crow app. So I'm a long-term hodler of Crow. But I also can see value in trading it on the short term as well. I mean, why would I not want to leverage trade it? Why would I not want to leverage trade it knowing that we are currently at 10 cents and the previous high of this year is all the way up at 38 cents? To me, that's crazy not to take that on a 5x, at least a 5x long. You understand? I think it's crazy. I think the risk to reward on that is very good. And look, as we can see right now in real time, what did I just say? Okay, the hourly candle has just opened. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing a move down. So remember I said this would potentially be a valid zone for a short here? Yeah? Potentially be a valid zone for a short. We just said that. I mean, now it's just picked up. But I personally feel like the probability is that we might get knocked down to somewhere here and maybe get at least a 0.2% to the downside on this. Okay? But look, right now, this is going to be really important. What Crow needs right now is it really needs BTC to step up and put the big boy pants on. Because right now what's going on is, like I said, if you just jumped in the stream, welcome, welcome. If you're a Crow bro, please do smash the like button. Would appreciate that. But what we do really need to see here is Crow to break above 10,532 right here, which is the 200 EMA on the 1 hour. Okay, we got to see a break above 10,533. All right, so we're talking about a bit of a move. Talking about a bit of a move there, about a about a 0.5% move at 0.53% to the upside. And I think it's probably only really going to happen if BTC can get a little horny and get back up to 94k. All right, we need BTC to have a push back up. All right, and BTC right now has lost the 20 EMA on the 1 hour, as we can see here. This red line, we've lost it. We lost it here a few hours ago, and we tried to reclaim it here, just on the hour gone, failed. Okay, and now we're having another crack. But you know, if BTC breaks down for maybe a retest of 90k, 98.97, if it fails there, it could BTC. We could be looking. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if we see BTC touch 89.427. Okay, I mean, I think it's looking that way right now. It's looking like we could possibly touch 89.427. You know, if BTC doesn't get a break above 92.189 this candle, well, I don't know, because that'll be that'll be an attempted breakout here, failed breakout attempt. All right, but really what we need is we need a successful breakout attempt, so a green bodied candle close above the 20 EMA, and then followed by a second candle close above the 20 EMA before we could really go up to test this 95k resistance again, in this previous resistance that we had up here at 94.533. So that's what's going on right now with BTC and CRO. It's kind of the way I'm seeing things. So yeah, we just got to wait and see, guys. We've got to wait and see. But we've got our order set. And yeah, guys, I think I'm probably going to leave you with that one. Like I said, it was just always going to be a bit of a shorter stream today, but I do really appreciate you guys being here. If we just have a bit of a quick glance at the 15-minute chart, again, kind of same deal here. You know, CRO really needs some help from BTC. Look, we've had I mean, actually, to be fair, we did have a confirmation above the 20 EMA breakout, and then a confirmation here. Well, actually, no, this is not a confirmation. This is currently a failed confirmation, and it looks like it's dumping now. So let's see. Let's see what happens. But we're looking a little bearish right now, guys. Looking a little bearish. So yeah, guys, look, I appreciate y'all being in the stream. Remember, guys, if you haven't signed up yet with Bitunix, then go ahead and get signed up. If you deposit 200 bucks, you can get 40 bucks back. Deposit 500, get 100. Deposit 1,000, get 200. Deposit 2,000, get 400 bucks back. So today's Wednesday. So for example, if you come in and deposit $500, okay, you'll get 100 back, but you'll be able to claim your 100 back from the bonus section on the following Tuesday. So the bonus rewards are always paid out on Bitunix on the Tuesday. Okay, the link to sign up is in the chat. It's in the pinned chat. The link's straight there to get signed up for Bitunix. There's no KYC, no VPN, the best spreads and the best user interface for Americans and Europeans. It's a no-brainer, guys. Bitunix is the place to trade. And basically, you do that, you place at least one futures trade, all right, and you can go into the running to win 1,000 CRO every single week. I'll be giving it away. And then basically what happens is, I will be essentially picking the winner, announcing it on stream, all right, every single Friday, and then all you need to do is basically go over to my X account here, Satoshioki7, send me a DM with a screenshot of your user ID after I've called it out on the stream, and I'll pay you out your 1,000 CRO. And then if you want to go into the running, the monthly giveaway, which is 5,000 CRO, if you're more of an intermediate or advanced trader, come to you trading on Bitunix. Again, same deal. Make your deposit. Make your 2,000 deposit. Get your 400 bucks to trade with on futures. Okay, you trade with it for a week and keep all the profits from it, and continue trading on Bitunix for that month and more. And whoever's got the highest trading volume at the end of the month, I will basically, be rewarding you with 5,000 CRO. And same deal. Okay, I'll find the trader that's done the most volume, and then find the trader that's done the most volume, announce the user ID on the stream, and then we will Yeah, and then if that's you, then again, same thing. You come over to the X account, send me a DM, and we'll get you sorted out with the 5,000 crow. Remember, Pepe, it's going to hit its all-time high again, 5x. It's coming. You heard it here first. Okay, you heard it here first. Got a lot of good stuff on the horizon, guys. I think crypto is generally heading in the right direction, but we're looking a little bearish right now, a little bearish. That could change. If BTC can get horny and get above 92,195, then that could change up a little bit. But otherwise, we could very much see a move down to 89,427. Very possible, very possible to get down to that price. Appreciate you, Club Crow, for getting in the stream today. You're an absolute G. All right, guys, going to be wrapping it up there. So appreciate y'all being here, and we'll look forward